Imagine an army on the move, ready for battle but lost in the wild. Long ago, soldiers would march into unknown lands, not knowing where to find food or water. This was dangerous. Many armies vanished, their stories forgotten. Local people often did not help them. Some would even cut off their supplies to make them weaker. When armies faced trouble in the forests or deserts, they had little chance of survival. If they fell, no one buried them. Their fate was lost to time. These stories are strange, but they remind us that the past holds many secrets. What happened to those brave soldiers who trusted the land? The truth may be simple, yet shocking. They faced a world far more hostile than we can imagine. Imagine a time when a powerful Roman general, Marcus Licinius Crassus, faced a fierce enemy and lost everything. Crassus had crushed the great rebel Spartacus and was a key ally of Julius Caesar. But in his last battle against the Parthians, fate turned cruel. He and many of his men were defeated, and history tells us he was beheaded. Around 200 of his soldiers vanished, their fate shrouded in mystery. But in a small village in China, a puzzling clue might hint at their survival. The villagers have features that some say resemble those of ancient Romans. This strange resemblance has led to whispers that Crassus' men could have found a new home far from Rome. While DNA tests are underway to explore this connection, the truth remains hidden in the fog of time. The tale of Crassus's legion lives on, leaving us wondering what really happened to them. In 525 BC, an army of 50,000 men set out across the Sahara Desert, led by the fierce King Cambyses II. Their goal was to reach the oasis of Siwa and punish the priests who dared to defy him. But just as they marched, a massive sandstorm struck, swallowing them whole. Herodotus wrote about this tragedy, but for centuries no proof of their fate was found. Recently, archaeologists claim to uncover artifacts from the lost army, hinting that they did indeed perish in the sands. However, Dr. Zahi Hawass, a leading Egyptologist, dismissed these claims, saying they lack evidence as they do not have permission to dig in that area. The mystery of Cambyses II's army continues, as stories of their loss linger like the shifting sands of the desert. In August 1915, a group called the Vanished Battalion faced a fierce battle in Turkey at a place called Sulva. Led by Colonel Horace Proctor Bosham, they joined the fight to help the Allies beat the Turkish forces. On August 11th, they saw action for the first time, fighting hard against the enemy. It was tough, and many brave soldiers lost their lives. The next day, the order came to move forward again, but the danger was real. As the smoke filled the air and bullets flew around them, Colonel Beauchamp led his men into a nearby wooded area. Some who were there later spoke of a strange sight. The soldiers just walked into a cloud of mist and seemed to disappear. As the battle raged on, the Sandringham Company vanished without a trace, leaving only memories and questions behind. As we've journeyed through the annals of history, we've encountered tales of entire armies vanishing without a trace, enigmatic events that defy easy explanation. From the lost legions of Rome to the vanished expeditions of the early explorers, these stories captivate our imagination and challenge our understanding of the world. But beyond the intrigue and the speculation, these disappearances remind us of the fragility and unpredictability of human endeavors. Whether driven by natural forces, human error, or darker, more sinister causes, these historical mysteries continue to haunt our collective memory. In the end, perhaps it's the unanswered questions that hold the most power. They provoke us to look deeper, to seek out hidden truths, and to appreciate the vastness of the unknown. As we close the chapter on these mysterious disappearances, we're left with a sense of wonder and a reminder that history, much like the world we live in, is full of shadows yet to be illuminated. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the enigmatic and the unexplained. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive and your mind open to the mysteries that still lie ahead.